Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Open Talk. I'm Rose. Jack, I have to go shopping after we finish here, and my list is already getting too long.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack. A long shopping list can be dangerous. You go into a store for three things and somehow you come out with 10.
That happens to me all the time. I need groceries today, but I also want to look for new sneakers. I'm trying not to spend too much money.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You see a big sale sign and suddenly everything looks useful. So where are you planning to shop?
I'll go to the shopping center near my apartment. There's a grocery store, a shoe store, a clothing store, and a small coffee place.
Oh, I know that place. I went there last Saturday. I only needed coffee, but I came home with a t-shirt and 2 bags of snacks.
See? That's the problem. Shopping can change your plan very fast. Did you even need that t-shirt?
Not really. It was on sale and I thought maybe I'll need it later. That sentence gets me every time.
I say that too. Okay, groceries first. Those are things I actually need, so I should start with the serious part.
Good plan. Do you make a shopping list before you leave home, or do you just try to remember everything?
I make a list on my phone. If I don't, I forget something important. Last week, I bought cookies and forgot milk.
Your brain clearly thought cookies were more important. What do you have on the list today?
Let me check. Milk, eggs, bread, bananas, apples, rice, chicken, yogurt, coffee, tomatoes, onions, and carrots.
That sounds like a real grocery trip. Are you cooking something special, or is this just food for the week?
Mostly food for the week. I want to cook at home more because ordering food gets expensive very quickly.
Same here. When I cook at home, I spend less money, but only if I actually eat what I buy.
Yes, buying vegetables and then forgetting them in the fridge is not saving money. I've done that too many times.
Me too. You open the fridge a week later and find one very sad tomato in the back.
Exactly. So before I go shopping, I try to check what I already have at home.
That helps a lot. Otherwise, you buy another bottle of ketchup and then find 2 bottles in the cabinet.
Or you buy onions and come home to a full bag of onions. Okay, when I get to the store, I grab a shopping cart.
Even if you only need a few things?
Yes, because I never really buy only a few things. If I take a basket, my arm starts hurting after 10 minutes.
I always make that mistake. I think I only need 5 things. Then the basket is full of milk, juice, cereal, and potatoes.
And you're too far inside the store to go back for a cart. So yeah, I learned my lesson.
When you walk in, do you start with fruit and vegetables?
Usually, yes. The produce section is near the entrance in many grocery stores, so I start there.
I like that section because everything looks fresh and colorful, but choosing fruit takes me longer than it should.
Same. Bananas are easy, but apples can take forever. There are so many kinds, and I stand there comparing them.
I check every apple like I'm buying a car. I turn it around, look for bad spots, and then put half of them back.
I do that too. I don't want to get home and find a big soft spot on the other side.
What kind of bananas do you buy? Very yellow ones or a little green?
A little green is fine. I don't eat them very fast, so I don't want them getting too soft after one day.
That makes sense. I usually get 3 or 4. If I buy a huge bunch, some of them always get too ripe.
After fruit, I look for vegetables. If I can't find something, I ask an employee instead of walking around forever.
That's a good habit. I usually say, "Excuse me, where can I find the broccoli?" Simple and easy.
Right. And they may say, it's over there, or aisle 5, or near the salad section.
The funny thing is, I forget the aisle number 2 seconds later. They say aisle 8, and I walk away thinking, was it 6?
Yes. Then I look at the signs above the aisles. Those signs are really helpful in big American stores.
They usually list things like cereal, pasta, baking, snacks, drinks, and canned food. You can find your way pretty quickly.
Unless the store changes everything around, then I feel lost in a place I've visited 50 times.
Oh, I hate that. You know exactly where the coffee should be, and suddenly there are paper towels there.
Then you walk in circles like it's your first time in the store. Speaking of coffee, I need coffee today too.
Do you buy the same one every time, or do you try different brands?
Usually the same one. I know I like it, and mornings are not the time for surprises.
Fair. I sometimes try a new brand if it's on sale, but then I'm nervous it won't taste good.
That's why I compare prices, but I don't always choose the cheapest thing. Sometimes I know I like one brand better.
Yeah, cheap is good only if you're actually happy with the product. I do buy store brands for basic things, though.
Me too. Rice, sugar, paper towels, maybe canned food. For things like that, I often choose the cheaper store brand.
Do you use coupons?
Sometimes digital coupons. I check the store app before I go. If I can save a few dollars without much work, why not?
I always remember coupons after I'm already standing at checkout. Then I see someone saving $10 and feel bad.
You need to put check coupons at the top of your shopping list.
I probably do. I also like those buy one, get one free deals, but they can be dangerous.
Yes, because you have to ask, do I need two? If not, you're not really saving money.
I learned that with chips. I bought 2 giant bags because of a deal, and there was no reason for me to have that many.
I'm not surprised. Okay, after produce, I usually go to dairy. I get milk, eggs, yogurt, and maybe cheese.
Do you check the date on milk and yogurt?
Always. I try to choose one with a later date, especially if I'm not going to use it right away.
I forgot once and bought milk that was very close to the date, so I had to drink a lot of milk that week.
You were probably putting milk in everything.
Pretty much. Coffee, cereal, oatmeal. I was working very hard to finish it.
With eggs, I always open the carton before putting it in my cart. I want to make sure none are broken.
That's important. I forgot to check once and 2 eggs were cracked when I got home.
It takes only a few seconds in the store, so it's worth checking. Then I move on to bread and rice.
Bread is another place where there are too many choices. White bread, wheat bread, whole grain, sandwich bread, different brands.
Yes, and I always look at the price tag. Sometimes 2 breads look almost the same, but one costs much more.
I also check the size. A cheaper package may be smaller, so the lower price doesn't always mean a better deal.
Right. Sometimes I stand there with 2 packages in my hands doing little math in my head.
And another shopper is waiting because you're blocking the shelf.
Then I say, "Oh, sorry," and move my cart. That's probably one of my most used sentences.
I say, sorry, am I in your way? A lot. Stores can get crowded, especially on weekends.
And if someone is standing in front of something I need, I say, "Excuse me, can I grab that?"
Very natural. You don't need a long sentence. People understand you right away.
That's what I like about shopping English. Most of the useful conversations are short and simple.
Yeah, you're not giving a speech in the cereal aisle. You just need to ask for what you want.
Exactly. Oh, wait, I also need chicken. I usually get meat near the end, so it's not sitting in my cart too long.
And frozen food should definitely be near the end. Nobody wants ice cream melting while they shop for 40 minutes.
Ice cream is serious. If I buy it, I go home pretty quickly after that.
I have eaten ice cream in the car once because I thought it would melt before I got home.
Honestly, I understand that decision. Was it at least good?
Very good. A little messy, but good.
Okay, now my cart is full and it's time to check out. Do you like self-checkout?
If I have 5 or 6 things, yes. If I have a full cart, I prefer a regular cashier.
Same. Self-checkout is easy until the machine decides you did something wrong.
Yes, it suddenly says, please wait for assistance, and you're just trying to buy tomatoes.
Or it says, place the item in the bagging area, and I'm thinking it is already there.
That machine can make a calm person angry very quickly.
At a regular checkout, the cashier usually says something like, "Hi, did you find everything okay?"
And you can just say, yes, thank you, or yes, I found everything.
Then they may ask, "Do you have a rewards number?" I usually enter my phone number on the screen.
And then comes the famous question, do you need a bag?
I try to bring reusable bags, but I forget them in my car more often than I want to admit.
Same. I remember them when I'm already standing at the register, and then I'm not going back outside.
Exactly. Sometimes the cashier also asks, "Would you like your receipt?"
I usually say yes, especially if I bought something I may need to return later.
For groceries, I still take it. I like checking that the sale prices showed up correctly.
That's smart. If the price looks wrong, you can say, I thought this was on sale.
Or if one item was scanned twice, I think this was charged twice.
Calm, simple, and clear. That's all you need.
When it's time to pay, I usually use my card. Sometimes the screen asks debit or credit.
I use my phone sometimes too. Just tap, wait for the little sound, and you're done.
Unless it doesn't work, and then you tap it 3 more times like the machine will suddenly understand.
I've done that. Then the cashier says, you can insert your card.
Shopping has so many tiny, awkward moments, but everybody has them.
True. And if a cashier speaks too fast, you can simply say, sorry, could you say that again?
That's important. Sometimes they say a whole question very fast, and you only catch one word.
especially in a busy store with music, people talking, carts moving, and machines making sounds.
So don't panic. Ask them to repeat it. Even native speakers do that when they don't hear something.
Okay, groceries are done. Now we get to the dangerous part, your sneakers.
They're not dangerous. I actually need new sneakers because my old pair looks terrible.
What kind do you want? Running shoes, everyday sneakers, or something more dressy?
Comfortable everyday sneakers, maybe white or light gray. I want something I can wear when I walk a lot.
Then comfort matters more than looking fancy. I've made the mistake of buying shoes that look great but hurt.
Me too. They feel okay for 2 minutes in the store, and 20 minutes later, your feet are angry.
So when you enter the shoe store, what happens first?
An employee may say, "Hi, can I help you find anything?" If I want to look alone, I say, "I'm just looking, thanks."
That's a really useful sentence. It's polite, but it also tells them you don't need help yet.
Then, if I see a pair I like, I look for my size. If I don't see it, I ask, "Do you have these in a size 7?
And if you're not sure about the fit, ask, "Can I try these on?"
Right. I always try shoes on because sizes can feel different from one brand to another.
Same. One brand fits perfectly and another brand in the same size feels too small.
When I put them on, I walk around the store a little. I want to know if they feel comfortable.
The employee might ask, "How do they feel?" Then you can say, "They feel good," or "They're a little tight."
Or they're too big. Or can I try a half size bigger?
Those are easy phrases, but they're very useful in a real American shoe store.
If I like the shoes but not the color, I might ask, "Do you have these in black?"
And sometimes the answer is, "Sorry, we're sold out in that color."
I hate hearing sold out when I finally find something I like.
Especially if your size is sold out. You see the perfect shoes, but only very small or very large sizes are left.
And for 1 second you think, maybe I can make the size work.
Please don't. Your feet deserve better.
I know. My budget is under $100 too, so I'll check the price before I fall in love with anything.
Smart. If your budget is $80, don't start by trying on a $200 pair.
Exactly. Then every normal pair looks boring. I want comfortable, simple, and not too expensive.
What if there's a big sign that says 20% off?
I'll look closer because sometimes the sale is only on selected items. The small words matter.
Yes, you can also ask, "Is this on sale?" or "How much is this with the discount?"
I like asking if I'm not sure. It's better than guessing and being surprised at checkout.
Do you ever check the clearance section?
Of course, you can find good prices there, but I have one rule. I don't buy something only because it's cheap.
That's a good rule. A $10 item is still a waste of $10 if you never use it.
Exactly. Okay, after shoes, I may look at jackets.
I heard the word may. That sounds dangerous again.
I'm only looking. I want a light jacket, but I don't have to buy one today.
Uh-huh, that's what everyone says before entering a clothing store.
I'll behave. When I walk in, I like to look around by myself first.
Same. If someone asks if I need help, I say, "I'm just looking right now, thanks."
Then, if I find a jacket I like, but only see a medium, I can ask, "Do you have this in a small?"
Clothing sizes can be confusing because a small in one store may fit like a medium somewhere else.
Yes, so I usually try clothes on. I might ask, "Where are the fitting rooms?"
Or just, "Can I try this on?" That works too.
Then I go inside, try the jacket, and look in the mirror from about 12 different angles.
Why do people do that? Front, side, back, front again?
Because sometimes it looks good from the front and strange from the side.
Fair. What would you say if the jacket feels too tight?
This is a little tight. Do you have a larger size? Easy.
And if it's too loose, do you have a smaller size?
Right. If the sleeves are too long, I might say, "The sleeves are a little long for me."
That's natural English. No complicated words, just explain what the problem is.
If they don't have my size, the employee may say, "We can check online."
That's helpful. A lot of stores can order it and ship it to your home.
I like that, but with clothes, I still prefer trying things on before I buy them.
Same. Online clothing can be a surprise.
Oh yes, the photo looks perfect, then the package arrives and you think, this is not what I expected.
I ordered a shirt once that looked dark blue online. In real life, it was almost purple.
Did you keep it?
No, because it also fit badly. That became a return.
Returns are another important shopping situation. I returned a sweater last month because it was too big.
What did you say at the store?
I went to customer service and said, "Hi, I'd like to return this, please."
Then they probably asked for the receipt.
Yes, they said, "Do you have the receipt?" I gave it to them, and they asked why I was returning it.
You don't need a long story there. It doesn't fit is enough.
Exactly. Or it's too big, it's too small, or I changed my mind.
If the item is broken, you can say, it was damaged when I opened it.
Then they may ask if you want a refund or an exchange.
A refund means you get your money back. An exchange means you take another item instead.
So if I want the same sweater in another size, I can say, can I exchange this for a small?
Very simple. And it's a good idea to keep receipts until you know you're keeping the item.
I also leave the tags on clothes until I'm sure. Once you remove everything, returning can be harder.
Do you check the return policy before buying expensive things?
Yes, especially electronics or expensive clothes. Some stores give you 30 days, some give more, and some items are final sale.
Final sale is important. It usually means you cannot return or exchange that item.
So if I see final sale, I think carefully before I buy it.
Let's talk about online shopping too, because that's a big part of shopping now.
Definitely. I shop online when I already know what I want, like the same shampoo or the same coffee.
That's easy because you know the product. Clothes are harder because you can't really feel or try them.
I read the size chart and reviews. If many people say this runs small, I may order a larger size.
Reviews help me too. If 20 people say the same thing, I pay attention.
But some reviews are funny. People give 1 star because the delivery came late, even when the product was fine.
Yes, I want to know if the item works, not what happened to your delivery driver.
I also check shipping costs. Sometimes an item looks cheap, but shipping makes the final price much higher.
And sometimes a store offers free shipping if you spend a certain amount.
That can be a trap. You think, I only need $10 more for free shipping, then buy something you didn't need.
Shopping math is strange. Spend $15 more so you can save $5.
When you say it like that, it sounds terrible.
Do you ever put things in your online cart and wait before buying them?
All the time. I add something, wait a day, and then ask myself if I still want it.
That's a good way to stop sudden buying. Sometimes the next morning you don't care about the item anymore.
Yes, late night shopping can be dangerous. Everything looks like a good idea at 11:30.
Especially when you're tired and scrolling on your phone.
Then 2 days later, a package arrives and you're like, oh, right, I ordered this.
I did that with a phone charger. The package felt like a surprise from myself.
Very thoughtful of you. Do you track your packages too?
Too much. I check the tracking page even when I know it won't arrive for 3 days.
Same. It left the warehouse. Suddenly, that feels like exciting news.
Until the tracking page says delayed.
That word hurts. But if there's a problem, you can contact customer service.
You might say, my order hasn't arrived yet, or I received the wrong item.
Or, my package is missing. Simple sentences are enough to explain the problem.
I once ordered a black phone case and got a bright pink one.
Did you at least try it?
No, because it was also the wrong size, so that was an easy return.
Online returns can be easy if the store gives you a return label.
Right. Put the item back in the box, attach the label, and drop it off where they tell you.
But I always check the return rules before ordering online clothes. I don't want a difficult return.
That's smart. Now, what kind of shopping do you actually enjoy?
Probably home stores. I like looking at lamps, pillows, kitchen things, and little decorations.
Really? I get bored in home stores after 15 minutes.
How? There are so many things to look at.
Because after a while, I start thinking, do I really need another bowl?
Nobody needs another bowl. You just see a cute one and suddenly feel like your kitchen needs it.
That's exactly why I leave the store.
What kind of shopping do you like?
Electronics. Headphones, speakers, computer things, phone accessories. I can look around even if I don't need anything.
So you do the same thing I do, just in a different store.
When you put it that way, yes.
Electronic stores have useful English too. You can ask, does this come with a charger?
Or do you have this in stock?
In stock means the store has it available. Out of stock means they don't have it right now.
If it's out of stock, they may say, we should get more next week.
Then you decide if you want to wait, order online, or buy it somewhere else.
For expensive things, I compare prices between stores before I buy.
Me too. If I'm buying a laptop, headphones, or something expensive, I check a few places.
But I'm not spending an hour comparing prices for a $2 item.
Right. Saving time matters too. Sometimes people spend 30 minutes trying to save $1.
I've probably done that before.
Honestly, me too. We all have strange money habits.
What about shopping at a mall? Do you still like going to malls?
Sometimes, if I want to visit several stores, a mall is convenient because everything is in one place.
There's usually food, coffee, restrooms, and places to sit. That helps if you're there for a while.
But weekends can be crowded. Holiday shopping is even worse.
Oh yes, long lines, full parking lots, and everybody seems to be in a hurry.
I try to buy gifts early, little by little.
Do you really do that, or do you just plan to do it every year?
Okay, not always, but I'm better than you. You look like a December 23rd shopper.
That is unfair and also true.
I knew it. Shopping for gifts can be hard because you're trying to choose something for another person.
Yeah, you keep asking yourself, will they like this? Sometimes I have no idea.
If I buy clothes as a gift, I ask for a gift receipt.
That way the person can exchange it without seeing the price you paid.
Right. You can ask, "Can I get a gift receipt, please?"
Some stores also offer gift wrapping, which is great for people like me.
Are you bad at wrapping gifts?
Very bad. The front looks okay, but the back looks like a tape accident.
Mine too. I just hope nobody turns the box around.
The back of the gift is private information.
That's a good rule. Another American shopping place is a farmer's market.
I like farmers markets. You can buy fresh fruit, vegetables, bread, flowers, honey, and local food.
And you often speak directly with the person selling it. You can ask, "How much are the tomatoes?"
Or can I have 2 pounds of apples, please?
Sometimes small sellers take cards, but I like carrying a little cash just in case.
You can also ask simple questions like, is this sweet? Or what kind of apple is this?
Farmers markets can be good English practice because people often talk a little more than in a big grocery store.
True. Someone may tell you where the food came from or how they like to cook it.
If they speak too fast, you can still smile and say, "Sorry, could you say that again?"
That sentence saves you in many situations.
Another place is a convenience store. That's where you go when you need just a few things quickly.
Maybe a drink, snack, milk, gum, or something small.
Prices can be a little higher because it's convenient. I wouldn't do my whole weekly grocery trip there.
Unless you want to spend a lot of money on snacks.
I always bring the conversation back to snacks.
I have to stay true to myself.
What about thrift stores? Do you shop there?
Sometimes, I like that you never know what you'll find. Used books, clothes, furniture, all kinds of things.
Prices can be lower, but you should check items carefully before buying them.
Look for stains, damage, missing pieces, or anything broken.
And ask about the return policy. Some thrift store items may be final sale.
If I buy used electronics, I want to know if they work before I pay.
Same. If the store lets me test it, I definitely will.
Here's another useful shopping question. How much is this? Sometimes an item has no price tag.
If there is no price tag, just ask. You can say, "How much is this?" You don't need to feel shy about it.
Right. And if the price is too high, just say, "Okay, thank you," and put the item back.
Before we finish, remember this. Shopping English does not need to be perfect English.
Use short sentences. Ask what you need, listen to the answer, and ask again if you don't understand.
You can practice with your real shopping list too. Write milk, bread, eggs, apples, coffee, or whatever you need in English.
Then try small thoughts in the store, like "I need rice" or "Where's the yogurt?" That is real practice.
Okay, Jack, I really have to go now. Groceries first, sneakers second, and maybe I'll only look at the jackets.
I still don't believe the only look part, but please stick to your budget.
Thanks for spending this time with us, everyone. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep your English simple. We'll see you again on English Open Talk.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Enjoy your next shopping trip, and don't forget your shopping list. And remember your receipt, too.